Hey friends, today in reading we are going to explain how organizational pattern reinforces the author's purpose and message by filling out a graphic organizer about a chronological text. So remember, yesterday we talked about how the pattern or the format of our informational text will help us better understand what we're reading about and what we're learning. So today we're going to read a chronological text and fill out a graphic organizer that helps us understand what we read. So the text structure that we're going to look at today is called the sequence. And a sequence is when we have things in a certain order, like first, next, and finally, or you might have the dates. So 1850, then 1983, and then 2016. When you read a sequence text, you should ask yourself, is this piece of writing telling me the order of events? If it's telling you the order of events, then you know it is a sequence text structure. An example of a sequence text structure is this. Soccer is a game that has been played for numerous years. In fact, many people believe that it began in England over 800 years ago. About 200 years ago, in the early 1800s, boys in England played a sport like soccer, but they called it football. However, each school made up their own rules. In 1863, a group of players met and wrote official rules for soccer. Soccer started spreading to other countries. In 1904, an international group called FIFA formed to make sure that every team around the world followed the same soccer rules. Today, soccer is one of the most popular sports in the world. So, guys, you can tell that this text is a sequenced text because it has the dates. It says in the early 1800s, then later it goes on to talk about in 1863, and lastly in 1904. You'll notice that it starts with the earliest date and then it goes in order towards the future. Okay, so once again, what makes this piece have a sequence structure? It has the dates. It started in England 800 years ago, and there's the early 1800s. Then in 1863, the soccer rules were written. And in 1904, World Soccer Group was called FIFA. So now it's your turn. You're going to read this little article about sloths, and then you will fill out draw it slide on your pod to put it in order. Good luck.